Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for being here, and welcome back if you're returning. I truly appreciate it, and thank you for sharing your energy. I am B. Yes, it's a letter. It's also my name, part of my name. So today's download is connect with the true creator within. Sorry. Connect with the true creator within. Allow your sacral chakra to burn and grow the creative seeds within. Oh, that's a beautiful one. I truly like that. Allow your sacral chakra to burn and grow the seeds, the creative seeds within you. So let it burn, like Usher song. Let it burn. Let it burn. No, that's not Usher, right? That's Frozen. Is it Frozen? What is it? I completely got my songs wrong there. That was hilarious. I was trying to sing Let It Burn by Asha, and then I sang Let It Go. I guess let it go and let it burn. Let that fire burn. Let it go and let it burn. I think that's what it means. Whatever you're holding on to that's not allowing the fire um, to burn, let it go so that that fire burns. Whatever is in that sacral chakra, let it go. Because then it's like, ooh, wee. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Somebody, I think, broke something. Let it go so that that fire that's inside of you burns, man. So that it burns and it shows the world who you truly are. What is your creative? What's the creator within you? The stuff that you can create, the stuff that you can do, the magic that you can show the world, the magic that excuse me, I just want to take a take. The magic that lies within there. So once you do the work, that true creator within is just gonna shine. It's gonna shine with that light. So I think with that, I had prepared a deck actually. Prepared a couple of decks, but then with the let it grow and let it go and let it burn, I think I got myself decided to get a new set of cards. Um, and I think what is inside of you that is not you're not letting go is the fact that you want to hold on to structured things. You want to hold on and do things perfectly. I see my desk here. It looks like a yo. It looks like a tornado came and it just went and took everything away, and put it wherever it doesn't belong. So you have this thing where things must be perfect first. So part of your fear or part of your one of your inner child part of your inner child wounds probably the the fear, sorry, perfectionist, being a perfectionist. You want everything to be perfect, and the fear of either failing or rejection because you want everything to be perfect, which is quite weird because I started I started a video and another download which was like about me being a perfectionist, the downfall of being a perfectionist, and why was I trying to be perfect all the time? And then halfway through it, I just stopped it because I was like, I'm not ready to talk about this. Actually, I don't feel like talking about this. And it's funny now how it's creeping into this reading now that, the thing that's holding you back and not letting your sacral chakra burn is being a perfectionist and wanting everything to be perfect. So let that go, let that go and just it's okay. Whatever you want to put out there, it is okay the way it is because that's how we learn and we grow. We take out things out there, and then we get feedback. We either get feedback or someone says, you know what, this is how you can improve it. Oh, it's so well. It's not like necessarily any validation, but you just it's your way of saying it is okay to take out things whichever way and however way they look like and whichever way you look at them. So Spirit, please tell us about this fear of being, not fear of being perfectionist, but this perfectionist where, how do we have it? What is it doing to our sacral chakra? And also, if you have, and you finally have this fear, you can go through one of my workbooks, and I think there is one about fear and how to deal with your fears. There is a book right now I'm writing about that. But also, the workbooks there is a fear discovering a fear tech workbook. It's got journal prompts. It's got activities that for you to do. You can look at the description box in the link in the description box to my what do you call this thing to my website, and there you'll find all the workbooks that I've done, and including the one on fear, so that you understand better, like fear and what fear does. And the book that I'm writing now is about fear, how it's derived from early age, from our inner child and all that. So that because everything that sits in that sacral is when we were young, when we were um, little kids. And which is our creative part of who we are, the things we were told when we were young, like don't do that, don't do this. So then it became limiting beliefs. So we gotta let go of these limiting beliefs that are now not allowing us to burn the passion within us and not being the creator within. Because remember, being creators does not necessarily mean we do paintings. It means that we are creative in everything that we do, including the work. Even if you're trying to do a financial model or a researcher, but you're creative in finding solutions and finding ways in building, for example, a financial model for your client or whatever way, or you're in HR in finding ways now for the company, to boost morality in the organization. So there are many ways that you one can do and be creative in what they do. Um, look, so I asked Spirit, please tell me where we getting this thing that um, is creating this blockage. And part of that is that we feel like we're not moving. Actually, the not movement of it's almost like you get paralyzed by the perfection. And I just want to say, if you're at that point, please see a medical practitioner, a professional. I've done a psychology degree, but I've only did undergrad. So in my country, you must do honors and have so many hours of psychology to be a counselor. I can't counsel you on that. So please go and check out and go see a mental practitioner if it is paralyzing. Because what I see is that this this fear that you have, it's paralyzing you. This fear that you have, that's making you now be a perfectionist. It's almost like stopping you from not only creating magic, because I see Ace of Wands here, and creating magic in the things that you need to do. You really need to unblock the stuff and the fears that you currently have, that you sit with, whether it's if you make a mistake. Sometimes when we were young, we were told don't make a mistake. You're not allowed to make mistakes. When you're not allowed to make mistakes, then you become a perfectionist, or you're trying to please your mom and so that they give you attention. So please look at those things, and if they're deep, but I want to say if they're not that deep. You can also look at the healing the inner child to see and pinpoint all the areas of your life, where you need to heal, if I may say so, where you seriously paralyzed and seriously blocked by this, and your energy and your creative energy is blocked, and it's also something that happened at a young age, because it's in the root, because there's a lot of red here. So it's the root chakra more than the sacral. So what's blocked in the sacral is caused also by what's blocked in the root, where you might feel you didn't belong. You might feel like you're not worthy of, not worthy, because that's not sitting there, but for some reason it said you're not worthy of being here, which is, I guess, you're not belonging. So the things that were there, like birth in the womb, and sometimes it could be past lifetimes that are making you then get stuck in your soul sacral chakra and not being the creator within you, and showing and letting that fire burn and ignite that fire and those seeds. Because I mean, for it to say, let it burn, to spark those creative seeds within you, is that it's time for you to do this. So this is not said for the sake of saying and just randomly being said. It's time for you. This is the time for you to do this. You do the work, sit with it, and deal with those things, so that then you are able to go to the next step. And that next step is to show the true creator within you, and so that you're not creating also from a wounded perspective, but you create from a healed perspective. You create from a part of a joy, life, love, laughter, childlike joy, if I may put it like that. You create from a childlike joy and wonder, where you're taking yourself back to the initial state of who you were. Um, you know, and it is a lot. This has got a lot to do with the earthly material things that are here. So I know I said it might be past lives, but also because I also see this pentacles here, is that it was young, you were young, because of the page of pentacles. It is a thing that was done when you were young. Um, that is now within the earth, that's also causing you not to to manifest your material things, which is then, I mean, if your sacral now is also blocked, you can't really quite manifest the things that you want, because now you're not burning those creative seeds, you're not burning those seeds that will make you manifest all those beautiful things that you want, and all those whether material, whether whatever it is that you desire, your heart desires, your joy, because now you're kind of stuck within between root, and it's actually more root that's now affecting sacral. So it's almost like be grounded, be here, and then also heal the sacral in while you're at it, because then whatever had happened or whatever is happening has um, affected and impacted your sacral chakra. And a lot of this has got to do with you were not allowed to express yourself. You were not allowed to express yourself, your emotions, who you are, and so you closed off. And then you spend most of your time being a perfect little person that I'm perfect, I'm sitting down, I'm going to perfect. Like, like, don't talk when strangers talk, don't talk back, or don't, not strangers, sorry, when your parents talk. I don't know why I say strangers, don't talk to strangers, please, when you're a little kid. So you were oppressed a lot as a little kid. You were oppressed with your emotions. So your emotions now, you keep them inside, and that's why then we go back to that sacral chakra space, that you're not expressing who you are. You're not expressing the true nature of who you are, because at a young age, all those things were suppressed within you. You couldn't, what's the word I'm looking for? You couldn't express them, and it also got you to a point of so what, whatever, whatever. I don't care, I move on with life. And now it seems like also you're living like a not the best version of who you are, but the most basic. I can live by this, I can move on, and life can move on, but also the universe is like, it's time for you to collaborate with other people. It's time for you now to start, and collaboration does not necessarily mean that you find a project and you collaborate. It also could mean that you find, you go back to your parent, and I have this thing, go back to your parents, your caregiver, your guardian, legal guardian, and ask them about your early parts of life, and go deal with those things and collaborate, in the sense that if you got sibling, ask your siblings, hey guys, how was I? Who was I? What happened? The things that happen, I want clarity. So in this process, like, do your research, do go out there and try to figure out, okay, those things that happened when you were young, what had happened, what has led you now for you not to be able to connect with your true nature, of being the creator with inside of you. And what you need to do, Spirit says that you have to take authority of your life over your life. You have to take authority over your life. You got to make this work for you. As I said earlier, I think it's saying that this is the time for you to do this. Now, this is the time for you to take care of your life. This is the time where you're not, whatever, I'll do it. I'll go do it. I'll be basic. This is the time not for you to be basic. It's not for, we're not here for you to be basic. Your soul is not here for you to be basic. Your soul is saying, guy, get it. It's time for you to just show up. However you identify, it's time for you to show up, because you're not showing up for yourself. You are just okay, but the only way, and that's why I said earlier, is that you being perfect is paralyzing you to be basic. And you got to deal with that, because now where you feel you don't belong, it's gotten to a point where you feel, whatever, and you suppress everything, and you're not truly expressing who you are. You're not truly expressing um, the true nature of who you are, And also, there's a card I get that says, I am safe. Know that you are safe. Know that you are safe in this journey. The journey that you in right now, maybe. And then as I said, coming to all those initial, excuse me, examples, is that you might have been told not to express yourself. Know that right now it is okay to express yourself. It is okay to show the true creator within you, that it is very safe, and also you have something powerful to say. You have something powerful to say, and the world needs you, and the world needs you to say this. And don't waste time. Don't waste time. Honestly, it is time for you. Start today. Start today, not tomorrow. Start this moment. Start now. Start now. You can even switch this off and be like, okay, thank you. I heard enough. I'm gonna sit within myself, and I'm gonna try and find true nature within me. Sorry, the true creator within me. I think I'm gonna leave it there, and not take. I'm gonna take one more, and this one actually it's affirmations. So I'm just trying to get, please, Spirit, give me affirmations for when I start grounding. The collective starts grounding. the work that they need to do and the things they need to do, where they have to, um, this one, you know, let it burn, let the passion burn, and let go of the things that paralyze them, so that then they get to truly see my voice now. It's starting to be irritated. Please, it's in that voice. Let your voice be heard. Express yourself. You have to something to say, and your voice is needed. Please say it. Please do it, because now it's affecting my throat. Now I really literally have to stop it here, because now I can go, just to clear my throat. So please express yourself. It is needed. So the card I got is, I am confident in my abilities and decisions. I am confident in my abilities and decisions. So please, the decision you're about to make right now, where the universe is saying, don't waste time. Please be confident in that. Please be confident and know that you are divinely supported, because we really need to see your true nature. We really need to see your true self. We need to see that creator within you. And it's so divine and it's so beautiful, you know. And if you want to journal and want to journal about it, I do have one journal prompt for you to end off the session. Thank you so much for being here also. Is, when do I feel most connected to something greater? When do I feel most connected to something greater? And I hope this then ignites something in you, you know, where it's, again, it doesn't have to be perfect, that thing, whatever first thing you write. That's why I think now I have this journal prompts. The first thing you write is just go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow. And if you do struggle and you don't know what else to do, there are the workbooks, there are free ones, there are ones you can buy, there are books, you can buy ebooks. But please, the first journal prompt that you have right now is, when do I feel most connected to something greater? Because that's one of the things that will ignite what you need to do and ignite that fire that you need for you then to continue on your journey. Because as it said, don't waste time. This is the time for you to do it. So lovely souls and lovely people and lovely beings, thank you for being here and sharing your energy. I kept feeling the energy, especially that part where I couldn't speak, because like, oh, I thought I was done with this. But I guess you gotta connect to the collective that you can resonate with, and they can resonate with you. So as always, thank you. Always remember to be bold, to be beautiful, to be you, and thank you for being here, man. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I truly appreciate it. And with that, let's take one moment to gather everything and ground everything. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. As usual. Bye.